Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. As always, I invite you to subscribe, to like this video, to comment below, and well, you know the deal. My name's Elizabeth, for those of you who don't know me, and I do commentary on politics and culture, and today I'm making a video where I'm going to talk about a lot of things, but simultaneously I'm not going to say much at all, which means I need you guys to be smart and draw your own conclusions, because, well, such is the time that we're living in today. Now, without further ado, let's begin.
The sharing of biased and
false news has become all too common on social media.
More alarming, some media outlets publish these things simply aren't true without checking facts first.
Unfortunately, some members of the media use their platforms to push their own personal bias and agenda to control exactly what people think. And this is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
Have you yet realized that we are living in an illusion? And if you haven't yet, notice that the TV, the news, journalists, newspapers, politicians lying to us. And we know they're lying to us. And they know we know they're lying to us. And we know they know we know they're lying to us. And yet they continue to lie. That leaves us in a very interesting position, a very unique time in history, a very unique opportunity in time where we know, or at least half of us do, that the prevailing narrative is fake. We know right now that if the trend continues, this story that we see as an illusion is a story that will get told in the schools to future generations, and the story that will be printed on the history books. We know that history is written by the winners. But why don't we take this phrase a little bit further and actually wonder what in our past is true and what isn't? Whatever the news media, the key players in our government, want us to know about what happened in this just recent elections, as an example, it's what's going to be told over and over again, hammered into our brains. The evidence that was ignored by the media will not see the light of day ever again. It's only half of us that know there's something else to the story. But how far does the rabbit hole go? Have you ever wondered why some events of the past are amplified over and over again, while others, arguably more horrific in scale, largely get ignored? This is a very unique time in history. There used to be a time where everyone got information from the same sources, from centralized distributors of information. And those distributors of information destroyed the evidence or buried the evidence that didn't work for their pursuit of power and their combined interests. Now we have the opportunity to piece together the truth by falling down a rabbit hole of information. And of course, we ourselves need to develop some discernment to figure out what's true and what isn't. I believe a lot of 20th century history has been laid out before us with a purpose. It is politicized history, intended to create a behavior and change society. The conflicts of the 20th century were largely manufactured by combined powerful interests. A small group of people gained a lot, while simultaneously generations of men were lost. Civilizations were lost. People were made to feel shame in their heritage, their culture, and their nation. It was the destruction of beauty, history, and culture, which has led us down this decadence path we're on today. So how do we even fight this? We need more inquisitive minds to start off, willing to follow the trail. In the past, of course, there were people that did this, and that is why we are able to find that information that today is censored. Those people that were dedicated to document the truth that is largely buried. But now we have more access to information, so the lies are easier to spot. When you tell a lie, you always have to tell more lies to support the original lie. And then that goes on and on and on, and it compounds and piles up, and it creates a new web of lies, which create an alternate reality to the truth. And the government and big interests, and now big tech in our 20th century, suppresses information and forbids poking holes in the web of lies. We see how the story is being manipulated right in front of our eyes when it comes to everything that happened in 2020. So that leaves us to question, what else have they told us that isn't true? What else in our past have they told us that it simply wasn't the case, or at least wasn't the case to the extent they said? This opens up a whole Pandora's box, and there will be more and more people asking the right questions. It is a time where a lot of those stories that were being hidden from us might be coming into the mainstream, because a lot more people than usual are asking the right questions, are asking why are these stories told and these ones are ignored. If you keep looking for the clues and you keep digging you will find the truth, as uncomfortable as it may be. Now, what's going to happen? I don't know. I think the world is moving quite fast now, and perhaps we're going to see some major shakeups in our lifetimes. Now, leave the comments below and let me know what you think.